What's happening, guys? Your favourite Northern Monkey, Jimmy Clowns, who's here with part 7, The Law of Battlefield 2042. This is the final part of our Odyssey around the world of the new Battlefield game with our roving reporter Kent Brockman. Not his real name, his code name, obviously. This time he's cropped up in Sierra Leone and he's blatantly had enough and he's trying to get out. So this is rerouted. This is the final part of the Exodus series of news drops. The movie comes out tomorrow at, if you're with me in the UK, 4 PM UK time. So grab your beers, your popcorn, and settle down for that. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. As per normal with the series, if you are a slow reader like myself and you can't keep up with the pictures on the screen, fear not. There will be a link to the tweet in the description. Click on that and, as usual, peruse at your leisure. I've been looking forward to this Egypt one, this final one, for a while. Gives you quite an interesting little background information at the back. Apparently it's Egypt using genetically modified foods to get themselves ahead of the game when all the other economies start to fail due to climate change. And as we get here, we see that it appears that the Russians and the Americans are very, very, very close to all-out war. The tensions are incredibly high. Now, the interesting thing about this is that it appears that certain members of the NOPATs are viewing this as a huge opportunity to carve themselves out a little section of the world to call their own. So from reading through these, and the air behind it is that these people are going to do what they can to, tip the balance and kick off effectively World War III. We also get the first indication here of the fractured nature of the NOPATs at this point, where it does say that we have some people wanting to go one way or the other. So I think there's a kind of a civil war growing there, and that may be the background as to why we get in the game the fact that you can play as these NOPAT soldiers and specialists, but be playing on either side, so either choosing the Russian side or the American side. So we're going to have these specialists and stuff running around backed up by Russian or American hardware. I think that's the premise behind most of Battlefield 2042, and I like that idea. I think it's a good fresh take on what is gradually, especially with current events going on around the world in places such as Greece and Italy and rising sea levels in floods in Germany, you can really see this happening in the next 20-30 years, which is, I think, credit worthy of DICE for not only thinking ahead as to what kind of battlefield that they could make, but also giving it a very disturbing kind of a premonition vibe about it. So it's both exciting gameplay and perhaps even a warning as to where we could be headed if things continue the way they are. But if you look at the map, which you could have seen in the background there as I was chatting, you can see that's the wall. So you've got the agriculture on one side, and we saw that with that screenshot of the wingsuit specialists. You can see the wall up with all the agriculture on one side and the desert on the other, so that should make some interesting gameplay. I'd like to see whether or not that green pasture is kind of low-lying pastures, or if it's high grass. If it's high grass, that could lead again to some good gameplay and some ambush mechanics, kind of a Vietnam vibe again. You're getting the impression if you watch this series that I want Vietnam, so anything they can do to give us some kind of Vietnam style warfare in this game, that'll tick a little box for me. It's a personal thing, but I miss the bad company Vietnam, and so I want to get back there as soon as I can. Anyway, like I say, the Exodus short film starts tomorrow at 5 PM Central European, so that's 4 PM my time here in the UK. I'm sure we've all got plenty of questions that will be answered in that 9-minute video. So I will be making a reaction to that after I've watched it. Until the next one, like, comment, subscribe. Clown Shoes out.